What would you do today if you knew tomorrow was not guaranteed? Would you spend more time with family? Would you worry less about things that don't really matter? Would you finally pursue the things God has placed on your heart? The reality is, most of us don't know how much time we have left. Welcome back to my channel and my Stage 4 Cancer Journey. Before we begin, if these videos encourage you or someone you love, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Every share helps me reach someone who may be facing cancer, illness, or a difficult season of life and needs a little hope. This week, I've been reflecting on the idea of borrowed time. When you're diagnosed with a terminal illness, you're suddenly reminded that life is fragile. You begin to appreciate your loved ones more deeply. You become more intentional with your time. You start living each day with a greater sense of purpose. But here's what I've learned. Cancer didn't put me on borrowed time. I've always been on borrowed time. And so have you. None of us are promised tomorrow. None of us know how many days God has planned for us. Cancer simply made me more aware of that truth. While we've been back home in Florida, I've spent time reconnecting with friends in our condo community. Through weekly gatherings and activities over the past 4 years, we've developed some wonderful friendships. Recently, 2 dear people I've come to know are facing the end-of-life illnesses of their own. As I spent time with them, my heart was reminded of what truly matters. My goal while I was home was simple: to share the love of Jesus with them. In fact, that's my goal with every video I produce, whether someone meets me in person or watches one of these videos online. I want them to know there is hope beyond our circumstances. There is hope beyond a diagnosis. There is hope beyond this life. Each one of us has a purpose. Some people are called to teach, some are called to serve, and some are called to encourage. I believe my purpose is to share the gospel and offer hope while walking through my own Stage 4 cancer journey. The verse that has been encouraging me this week is Psalm 105:4. Look to the Lord and His strength. Seek His face always. I love this verse because it reminds me where my focus should be, not on fear, not on what may happen tomorrow, not on circumstances I cannot control. Instead, I can seek God's presence today. One thing cancer has taught me is that we spend far too much time worrying about the future, when all we truly have is today. Today I can pray. Today I can encourage someone. Today I can choose gratitude. Today I can take care of the body God has given me. Every morning I spend time in scripture and devotion. It helps me center my thoughts and reminds me what truly matters. I also make physical wellness a priority, whether it's walking, water aerobics while I'm in Florida, or yoga and Pilates for stretching and mobility. I try to keep moving. Exercise not only helps my body physically, but also strengthens me mentally and emotionally. And of course, I continue focusing on healthy food choices throughout every day. This week's recipe is one of my favorite: broiled or grilled romaine salad. Most people think that lettuce can only be served cold, but lightly roasting or grilling romaine brings out an amazing flavor. The edges become slightly charred while the center stays crisp and fresh. It's simple, nutritious, and absolutely delicious. I like to make my own bacon bits with uncured, no antibiotics or growth hormones bacon. Bake at 400 degrees on a parchment-lined baking sheet for 20 minutes, flipping halfway until nice and crispy. Transfer bacon to paper towel to soak up the grease. You will need organic romaine lettuce, grape tomatoes, craisins, blue cheese, chopped walnuts, a small shallot, olive oil, and balsamic glaze. Begin by cutting the romaine in half, leaving the bottom intact so that the leaves stay together. Place the romaine hearts on a baking sheet and brush with a light coating of olive oil, pepper to taste. Broil for 3 to 4 minutes until they are slightly charred. Place the lettuce in the fridge to cool while preparing the toppings. Slice the shallots into thin slices, halve the grape tomatoes, cut the bacon into bits, and crumble the blue cheese. Spread out the leaves of the romaine to hold the toppings. Top with tomatoes, shallots, bacon, blue cheese, walnut pieces, and craisins. Drizzle with olive oil and balsamic glaze. You're going to love it. As I reflect on this idea of borrowed time, I'm reminded that none of us know what tomorrow holds, but we do have today. Today is an opportunity to love well. Today is an opportunity to forgive. Today is an opportunity to serve others. Today is an opportunity to seek the Lord and share His love with those around us. Cancer didn't give me that truth. It simply made me more aware of it. So my encouragement to you this week is don't wait for a diagnosis or a crisis to start living intentionally. Tell people you love them. Spend time with those who matter most. Seek the Lord daily and live each day with purpose. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Your prayers, encouragement, and support mean more than you know. Until next time, keep focusing on your spiritual, physical, and mental wellness, and remember that every day is a gift from God. I'll see you again next Friday.